Hello, hello, hello. The sound is working. Tonight I'm running a bit of a risk, to be fair. I've got some new software up and running for streaming, so hopefully that's going to all be good. And I'm going to be trying to write some content live as well, which is going to be interesting. I'm not promising that we're going to be able to write a full article, but we're definitely going to get the structure in place. And I have got a bit of already written content as well that we can publish. So I've just realised I really need to get the streaming software now on both both computers, because it's going on behind me. So I can do things like this. Look, like Craig. Hello. Did that work? Yeah. I can put your comments up. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, you noticed the haircut. Thank you, Bertie. I'll do some hellos first. Hello, Josh. Hello, Helen. Helen will be moderating this evening. Hello, Glenn. Hello, Kieran. Hello, Phil. Hello, Craig. Hello, JP. Hello, Jay. Hello, Rack Up Social. Hello, Mr. Vix. So, what I'm using, this is called Ecamm. I saw it on Pat Flynn's stream. He used it, and his streams always look really good. So I thought, well, they're not going to be as good as his, but we can at least try. Turn this light down a little bit, I think. Just a touch. Was that too dark now? Maybe up again. So yeah, today we're going to, trying to write some content. There you go, Wesley. How's that? They should automatically fade away, shouldn't they? Yeah, still need to practice. So you're going to be my guinea pigs tonight on the streaming stuff. Hello, Stuart. So how are we all doing after the big news last week from Amazon? Wow, that made a busy stream, didn't it? We had over 270 people, I think, on last week. I'm not expecting the same again this week, but we'll see. So I think I'll get on the computer pretty quickly, and first off, I'll give you an update on Best Roof Box, and then we'll start looking at soil testing and trying to put together an article for the site that we put up last week. If you remember in the stream, I hurriedly kind of cobbled together a bit of a website. I hope you found that useful. But yeah, we'll do a bit more work on that site, and see how we go. Tony, no, I don't think Amazon have updated their commissions yet, so that's quite good. Backup Social says that sales are down in the health niche for Amazon. Anyway, so let me see if I can do a transition. The transitions aren't quite as good, so that's pretty bad. But there is this. We can have a bit of applause. This is kind of nice. So I can blow my own trumpet, or we can go for a DJ horn. There we go. Oh, fun toys. Let's go this way. Oh, it transitioned a bit quick there for me to even go transition. So Kelly asks, let me move this as well. I think this could be better in the middle here. Is it worth continuing with Amazon? I think it is. I mentioned this in my video yesterday. In fact, that's covering my face a little bit. Let's put it down there. Amazon is still good because the conversion rate is so high, and just because of the amount of products they have, that even if someone goes to Amazon and doesn't buy what you happen to be recommending, the chances are they are going to buy something and you're going to get commission, as long as they do it within 24 hours. Dana asks, is that Stream Deck? It is. I'm using Stream Deck for the buttons, but it's connected up to a piece of software called Ecamm, which I really need to sign up as an affiliate for. I missed out on 2 sales already. The main man himself is here. Carl. Carl posted some fantastic traffic numbers in the group today for his site. Still growing, still doing really well. How are you feeling, Carl? Have you got the lurgy now? I know that your family had the corona. Good, Simon. How are you? Brittany, good to see you. Right. I'm just adjusting a couple of little settings. If I can find it. I don't think I can. Oh, I think when you get a like, did a little like just float across the screen there? There we go. I found the setting I wanted. Perfect. Oh, Carl, that's not good. I hope you are feeling better. I noticed there hadn't been a video. COVID cut. Thank you, Callum. That's better, Simon. Let's put that one up better. My wife, I thought she did okay. Right, let me show you what Best Roof Box has been up to. So, before I do that, I need to get some figures up. Probably should have done that before I started. But hey, we'll do it now, quickly. Thank you, Dolomites. Well, you know, it's very hard to test out like streaming stuff when you're not streaming. So, you know, now is the perfect time to do it. And, you know, next week will be better. I'll have more sounds. We won't just have the DJ. Do suggest what sounds that I should have. Maybe that eagle squawk. Robert, that's a very good point. It's worth pointing out that historically Amazon affiliate commissions do go up, as well as down. The categories that have been hit might get restored to 6 to 12 months, possibly. Thank you, Carl. You know where I got them from, don't you? You know who does a really professional stream. Lovely background, lovely lighting. Is it a bit loud, Dana? Sorry. Hybrid cam, is that the cam I need? And that needs to be like center, doesn't it? That comment. Where's the center line? There we go. Is it likely Amazon will kill the program? Asked Kelly. I don't think so. But who knows? Amazon took their ads off Google. Well, that's understandable. Do Amazon really need to advertise on Google? Probably not. Sorry, is the horn really loud? I can probably, if I knew what I'm doing, probably find the setting for that, but it's left me now. Oh, here we go. The old DJ horn. Sorry. Bad time to get started? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I've turned the horn down. I do apologise. I think I may have just set it off again. We'll limit the horn usage, I think. Anyway, so I do apologise. Let me see if I can get the screen sharing working. Here we go. We can just do this, I think. Oh, it is a lovely transition, but there was no time to say transition. So I think I can put. Is there a button to put me up in the corner still? Hey, there we are. Technology, we love technology. So Roofbox has gone a bit mad, weirdly, and I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if any of you, anyone out there, has got a similar experience, but yeah, traffic is like up 62%, but there's something weird going on. Let me show you. If we go to acquisition, go to the channels. It's direct, 339%, and actually organic search is down 25%, which I kind of expect during the pandemic, that, you know, people aren't looking for roof boxes, funnily enough, because they can't go out anywhere, so what's the point? I'd expect that. So the direct is weird. My only thought is that, you know, Daryl Wilson, who I know you're very familiar with. And yeah, he did a video about creating an affiliate site, and he mentioned Best Roof Box in there, and his video is doing quite well, so I'm wondering if that's where that traffic's coming from. Anyone else seen a big increase in direct, or is it just me? I think Glenn mentioned that he had. Hey, there's the dislike. I saw it there in real time. Just come in. I think for the dislike, we can definitely, we should have a little applause for the dislike. Hello, Adnan. Good to see you. Thank you very much for helping out with my site. So, you guys, you mentioned, did you remember that I mentioned that I had some speed optimization done on the site, some further tweaks since the last time? That was done by Adnan, who's in the chat now. Me and him are going to be working together. I've been blown away by the service he's delivered to me. If we do a little check on Google Page Speed, here we go. I'm going to be showing up here. It seems to be flying. I do need a boost. That's what I need, a boo for the dislike. The popping noise. I can't hear a popping noise. Let me have a listen. Did it pop when someone clicked like? Maybe. Yeah. I'll have to find that setting, turn that off. Oh no, here we go. Look, showed up. I thought it was getting speed of 90. Is it constant popping? Let me have a listen. Oh yeah, yeah. I hear it. Is it the comments? Okay, let me have a look at the settings. Is it the comments? Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, I think it might be. 2 seconds. Yeah, I think it might be. 2 seconds. Is that better? Is that better? Is it? I'm going to stay silent just so we can hear it. Phew, perfect. That was annoying. There we go. We've got some scores now. Wow, look at that from the desktop. Let me turn that echo off. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I thought the mobile was actually up to 90 odd, but maybe not. I'm just going to run it one more time. $81. Never mind. That's still good. Host variability, yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying, we're getting lots of direct traffic on Best Roof Box. If I just quickly show you the Amazon earnings, they're still not too bad. If we have a quick look. Yeah, Adam, I thought it was 90 mobile. I don't know why that's dropped down to 80 something. Yeah, the Amazon fees are not too bad, even though they have been reduced slightly. So I am currently, doing a lot of research on other affiliate programs. I have been accepted into a couple just today. AvantLink is being a bit of a tricky one, but we'll go with that. And I'm going to keep working with AvantLink and just keep replying. And I've heard that if I approach the merchants directly, that might be the best way to get into AvantLink. Always run it in incognito. Does that make a difference? Does it? Let's see. I'm going to get onto the content in 1 minute. I wouldn't have thought this made a difference, does it? We'll find out. Here we go. It's made it slower. It's because I keep doing the we should go straight through, doesn't it? Is using price ranges in subheadings, especially which under $100, a violation of Amazon's terms of service? That's not quite fitting in the middle, is it? No, I don't think that's a problem. $89. Oh, it did make a difference. There we go. It did make a difference. Oh, nearly in the green there. Nearly. Rack Up Social says, how many words? I don't really have a kind of strict rule that I follow. But they're at least 1,500 words generally. Right, let's get on with this content. If you've watched Ricky's video the other week on Income School, where they were looking into what articles do the best in terms of word count, and it's obviously the longer ones do better, they put in more traffic, but they take a lot more time. So then they did a calculation based on how much time it takes to create an article against how much traffic it brings in, and the response posts, the shortest type response posts, are actually better. But of course you do need a mix of types of posts. Multiple affiliate programs within the niche. Some have much higher rates than Amazon did. Yeah, they do. But as I said, it's kind of a balancing act between, you know, a conversion rate and the number of products that Amazon offer and the chances. I mean, if you look at my commissions, like let's have a look at the last 7 days. I realise you can't see my window anymore. Hang on. Look at the things in here. I mean, so if I was sending people just to a site that did outdoor stuff and roof boxes, I wouldn't have sold tarot. Is that tarot cards? Wouldn't have sold tarot cards. Tarot, even. I don't even know what that is. What is that? A fuel tank. High protein builder, whatever, these buffalo cat food thing. So there's all these other purchases that people make that you get commission on. Which is why I still think Amazon is still worth linking to. I know Income School are so angry with them, they're just removing all of their Amazon links, but I think you might be shooting yourself in the foot a little if you do that. I think, Ahmed, you should combine affiliate programs together, include Amazon, but also offer some other companies as well. Well done, Simplified Gardening. 75 new posts this year. So far I've got 17 more written, but I need to finish one more thing. So yeah, let's get on with some posts. So what we're going to do, you remember we did some research. Let me bring the soil site up. Oh, is my soil good? Wow, look at that for some commission. How much commission was that, Glenn, on the moped? Fantastic. By the way, if the quality's gone a bit iffy, just go down to the little cog at the bottom of YouTube, turn it up to 720p or whatever. So yeah, we got the soil guide, which we put up last week in the live stream. Do you remember? That was fun, wasn't it? Cody, what do you mean, why not go directly to the source? Do you mean, why wouldn't a visitor go directly to the source? Generally, affiliate sites are there to help people when they're not quite sure what to buy and what they're doing. You know, Amazon is not great if you're looking for the best soil testing kit for potatoes. They don't really have any information on that, so that's where an affiliate site comes in. Lee, yeah, I think you might be right. I think Income School probably do make most of the money from advertising, but they still did quite a lot of Amazon stuff as well. Yep, you should have a mix of different posts, definitely. So let me crack on. I'm going to stop answering questions for a moment. The theme used to build this is Base WP. It's a free theme. So yeah, we did some research for the soil stuff, and I'm going to do an article today on the best soil test for a vegetable garden. I think a lot of people are going to be growing vegetables at this time, so maybe you want to do a soil test. And what I'm just going to do, I'm not going to obviously write loads of paragraphs of text, because a good article, if you're going to write it yourself, is going to take a couple of hours, and you don't want to spend a couple of hours on a Tuesday watching me badly write out an article. So I will also say that the majority of the content I have created for my sites, I don't write it myself because I'm not very good at writing. I do tend to outsource it, and I have got an article that was kindly sent to me as a free sample by someone who's looking to be a writer of mine, and we'll have a look at it together in a minute, but it looks pretty good. I will show you, hopefully, the way to write eye-catching content, Stacey, in a moment, because we are going to be publishing an article as well. So I've got this little template that I've quickly put together that I'm going to be using to put stuff together. It's, the simple questions that you should probably answer within an article. The who, the why, the what, the when, and the how, and the where, possibly. We don't necessarily know if we need the where. Probably the where is going to be in the garden. JP, you're absolutely right. I really don't want to write this article. I don't know what I've got myself into. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. Is the sound all wacky? It sounds okay to me. I am running new software tonight, so there could be a few glitches. So yeah, the article, let me put the title of the article at the top. Well, I've got it up here, but we'll put it up here as well, just so that we know what we're doing. This is what we're going to be writing about tonight. It's an exciting topic. The best soil tests, or soil tests could be tests for vegetable gardens. Good. It's you then. We got rid of that popping noise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously just do some Google research and find out what we need to write, and then kind of put it all together into some kind of comprehensive article. So the best soil test for vegetable gardens. So who needs this? I mean, I could probably answer this without doing too much research. It's going to be people that want to grow vegetables in their garden. So home gardeners who want to grow vegetables, people that want bigger vegetables, people. Again, the typing and the typos are going to be there. We know that. People that want a bigger yield. I'm just going to do bullet points for now, because then I'm going to write it properly into paragraphs and sentences. Where do you usually outsource articles? Ask Cody. I normally use a company called Texton, or I use a company called BKA Content. If you go to BKA Content, use the code WP Eagle, and you'll get a discount. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, if you are enjoying it, do thumbs up. I have 20,000 new subs in the last 20 days due to wow, simplified gardening. Fantastic. I think maybe you should be doing the soil testing article. That could be the reason why your sound isn't working. Yes, I did, SciTech. I was watching his stream earlier. I love his streams. They're very, well, his personality and everything's better. I'm actually going to do a video on imposter syndrome, because whenever I watch other people's videos and streams, like Pat Flynn, like Income School, like Doug, they always seem so much better than the stuff I'm putting out. So I'm just trying to up my game a little bit. I think it's going to be tricky, and it's going to take more than software, I'm sure. But yeah, that's where I got the software from. I did use his affiliate link, of course. How much am I spending on each article? It varies. The rate's around $10 for 500 words with Texton. Let me just show you. Texton, we get a price right away. And the quality, I think, has been most of the articles on Best Root Books from Text, and there's 3 cents a word, so you're looking at, for 1,000 words, it's going to be 30. There's no discount for more words, is there? No. So, yeah, so this would be the opening paragraph, the who bit, If you're looking to grow bigger vegetables and more vegetables in your garden, then a soil test is what you need. With a bit of filler, first couple of paragraphs. Why? Why do we test soil? Let me do a Google search on this. Let's get the idea straight off Google. Why should I test soil? Mastery Gardener, that sounds like a good one. The comments is with the software, so I don't know why your comment hasn't floated away. It's a good, healthy, productive plant. I'm just gonna grab some bits. I'm not gonna plagiarize any of this. I'm not gonna copy big paragraphs. I'm just gonna get some things from my bullet points, like that. Perfect. First line. Back to me document. Why? Good, healthy, productive plants. Perfect. What else we got? Oh, look. To avoid guesswork. There we go, another one. Avoid guesswork. So once I've got all this stuff together, the article should hopefully kind of write itself. Simplify gardening. Look, this site is probably never going to become a real site, if I'm honest. I might just give it away. Kelly says, have you ever used Upwork? I've not ever used Upwork. Glenn says that Pat's podcast are even better than his YouTube. Okay, I'll have to have a listen. What else we got here? Don't be a guesser. Yeah. Find out what your soil needs. That's a nice little phrase there, isn't it? Let's see what other results we got. This looks kind of academic. Ooh, I don't know what this means. Optimize crop production. This sounds kind of commercial, but we can probably rework it into our article because I'm thinking it's for home gardeners, but maybe farmers are going to be looking. I don't know. Improve the nutritional balance. Look at all these great little nuggets. I tell you, the article will literally write itself when I put all these together. Kieran asked, do you use the standard level at Texan? Yes, I do. I have tried the premium one, but I've not really noticed much difference. I think it's worth the extra money. Soils vary within the state, within the country, within the world. I don't know, whatever. Vary in different locations. It is American focused, so I could use state. The site I think is going to be US focused. Let's have another look at this one. Soil testing, is it worth the effort? Go away. Go away. No, I clicked it. What do you think about the sidebar? Is it better to have small pictures of related posts or to have a subscription form or to remove it completely? I don't mind a sidebar. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I like a sidebar. Obviously on a mobile it's not so good because it normally just is down the bottom. If you look at my sidebars, I have all sorts. Ads, search bars, popular articles, best-selling products, recent posts, more ads. I think I like a sidebar. Helen says when it comes to text and use the top writers. So there you go. That's fair enough. Software I'm using is Ecamm. I've not used Text Goods, Bertie. Mower Man, another gardener. Hi. So I think we're getting there. You can see how I'm putting together. By the way, if you want this, well, you don't need a template. You can see what it is. It's just who, why, what, whatever. So what? We're going to recommend some products. We're just going to do some things on Amazon for this. Amazon.com, because it's, say, a US site. So I'm going to go search for soil testers. Don't worry, Steve. Evening to you. Which site was that? The other Steve. So here we go. Here's some soil testers. I did do some. Oh, look at that one. That looks good. Oh no, it hasn't got very good reviews. In fact, I think I should do it incognito. Let me just switch this. Because it's trying to send it to the UK. It's messing up. Good to see you. Good to have you on, Diabetic Game Guy. Hope you're feeling okay. No, I don't want to. I want to deliver to US. I don't know why I said I hope you're feeling okay. I guess it was your username. Right, soil tester. I'm going to skip the sponsored. Here we go, luster leaf. So I'm going to make a note of the different. It's not letting me flick between. Never mind. Because I've got that incognito in and I can't flick between. It's fine. We'll switch back to the normal one. So yeah, we've got this luster leaf rapid test kit. And what I'm going to do is just going to make a note of some of the products, like this one. Paste it in here. Also with a link so that I can find it again. I'll just make this a link if I can. Yep, up here. Then I'm just going to list off some of the things that people say in the reviews, and just have a look. 40 tests. Yeah, just some bullet points and some review stuff. A private job sometimes, depends what it is. Do you know a link to see Amazon affiliate rates? Just Google it. Amazon affiliate commission rate. You can have a look at the bad news in all its glory. Music is 5% still. That doesn't look as bad as it did the other day. There's not so many 1% ones. These were already quite low anyway, weren't they? Although they were 8% before, weren't they? So yeah, let's carry on. I keep getting distracted. It's very, very distracting, all these comments. But keep them coming. I enjoy them. Soil pH preferences for over 450 plants. That sounds good too. So, you know, when I'm writing about these about these products, I will obviously include these things. What I'm really interested in is the reviews, though, because that makes the article better, doesn't it? Easy to use and pretty accurate. There's a poem there. You can't trust the results. Don't believe this believer. For the money, it does the job. That's kind of a useful thing. Let's go with that. Are you making this sheet to give it to the writers? Or are you going to do the article yourself? Well, I would probably give it to the writers. In fact, when I do hire writers, I don't often do as much as this. I make the writer do all this stuff. But yeah, you could do this for writers, and then the writer would be happy and you'd get an exact article like you want, or you then have to just fill in the rest for yourself. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. You know, I'll just be going through, reading reviews. I'm obviously rushing a little bit. Not much good for phosphate. I'm not going to copy any of these reviews. I just want to get the kind of top line points so that I can write about it myself. So yeah, you get the idea. I'll obviously add some more products because I want to get onto actually adding an article to the site because I think that's an interesting bit for you guys using Elementor and all that stuff. Yeah, writers will generally do these kind of tasks, and I love to hire writers, but of course not everyone wants to spend money on writers or has money spent on writers. They've also got a lot of time right now, so they might be thinking of writing their own articles. And if you do a lot of time and work, on these kind of templates and bullet points, it becomes a lot easier to write the article because you just need to write a sentence or two about each one of these bullet points, and before you know it, you've written 1,000, 1,500 words. We just kind of spoke about the cost of writers. They're normally like 3 cents a word, maybe 5 cents a word. There's not a sweet spot when it comes to word count. It just needs to be a good article. Generally, good articles or really good articles are longer than not so good articles. eBay affiliates does look quite good. I don't know. I think eBay's kind of fallen out of favour a little bit. 151 watching right now. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Anyway, so I guess you should test soil before you plant. When should you test soil? You should test every 3 to 5 years. Should I test my soil? Before planting, yeah, as suspected. I don't know if there's much more to say on the when. No, I don't think most people buy on eBay so much anymore. It's not what it was, is it? But I'm going to start trying to push eBay a little bit more. Yeah, I think we all have, Phil. Steve believes eBay commission rate is 3%. I've got too many tabs. I don't know what's going on. When should I test? Can't get a good answer on this. I guess before planting. What was that first one? Yeah. It does feel a bit scammy. I've found an expired domain, which is a perfect name for a niche affiliate website. Is it good idea to make a new affiliate website or a clean domain with good stats? I think if you find a good expired domain, just check, do some research on it, look at the link profile, do all that kind of stuff. And it could give you a little bit of a boost. Hi, Dennis. This is a nice article. Look at that. So nutrient management should be done at least every 5 years, but that's for farmers, I think. I'm going to put every year, but I'm going to look into that. How do you test? Well, then you use little bits of paper. I think you get the idea. I'm not going to go much further because we're all getting a bit bored of soil, I think, and soil testing. But yeah, structure articles around this kind of setup with the who, what, when, why, where, and how. And put as much detail and do as much research as you can rather than trying to rush it while you're live streaming, and you'll do much better. Tony, good to see you. I don't know, Tony, whenever I see your name, I think of Iron Man. I know your names aren't the same, but in my mind they are. Best tools for reliable volumes for keywords, there isn't any really. I mean, I like keywords everywhere still, I think that's fine, but I don't know how reliable the numbers are. So yeah, the article that I got written today, let's have a look at that. The article is all around the benefits of soil testing. So this was written by a writer that's looking to do some work. I mean, they charge about $10 for 500 words. How many words have we got here? 1,500 words. So this article would cost around $30. So it looks okay. I've had a little read through it. This is sort of aimed a little bit at farmers. Again, I should have been more specific when I briefed them. Because I saw something about farming. You can make your farm vary in soil composition, but I could just, switch out farm. In certain spots for garden and gardeners. Oh, look, soil testing is conducted every 2 to 3 years. That answers my other question. I can show you the brief that I sent over to the author. Let me just find it. I've got it over here. This is how bad my briefs are. Let me just switch back over here. I've got it over here. That transition is too quick. I can't turn around quick enough. What I basically said was, would you be able to write me the following article? What are the benefits of soil testing? Thank you. That was it. And he came back and said, how many words do you want? And I said around 1,500. That's what I got. So with that kind of brief, I think he's done pretty well. Alte says you can publish a whole bunch of content related to pest control and link to related CPA offers on OfferVault. Yeah, good idea. So yeah, this is the article. He's done a really good job because I didn't really give him much of a brief. And if I'd have done a bit of a brief like I was just working on there, then he would have done much better. So let's get this on to the website. I'm going to do some copying and pasting. I'm not sure if I can switch between the two. We'll see how we get on. Let's go into the site. And we're going to have a look at the post. I've got some templates already on here, obviously, that came across with when I set up the site using my file. So any of these are fine. By the way, if you want to get the template, check the last live stream video. In fact, no, I think you'll find a link below this stream, in fact. Maybe. Bertie, I might do. Do you copy check the writer's content before adding it? I haven't done on this one. Maybe I should. Actually, I think I use Grammarly. There's a little plagiarism checker in that, isn't there? Or maybe I can just copy and paste it, can I? Is it Copyscape? Is that where you can do it? It's a good tip. You probably should definitely do that. I can't. I'm sure Grammarly have got one. It just came up there, didn't it? Let's upload it. I'll just paste it in. There we go. Yeah, I've got a premium. It's doing its thing. While it's doing its thing, let's go back to adding the content. So yeah, we'll just edit this one. So the first thing we do need a nice soil image. So let's go over to iStock. I don't know if there's actually, is there a soil test image? That looks good. There's vegetables, there's a testing thing, and there, look. Which one should we go for? I think this one. I've got to sign in. I've just got to remember the password. Oh no. Let me click that box, please. I think I might just have to go to. Oh, we're in. Helen says she wouldn't pay for Grammarly Premium. Why is that, Helen? Copying and pasting articles from one site to another site, how does it affect the own site? Well, if you've got them both up, then it would be duplicate content, which is not going to do you any favours. Right, let me just resize this image. I'm just going to pop into Photoshop to do that. I think I can show you Photoshop. There we go. I've got a note of how big I want this. I want it 1050 by 501. So let's just resize it. 1050. Then we're going to have to do a little crop on the canvas size. Of course, you can use any software, even Canva, I think you can use to resize stuff. Perfect. Let's export that, give it the name benefits of soil testing. Yeah, they can do sometimes. Let's just turn the quality down a little bit, save some file size. 298 is still quite high, maybe 70%. It didn't do much to the file size. Well, we'll go with that, it's fine. I do. I use the same password for all of my websites. So, benefits of soil testing. I don't, by the way, Robert. Hello, Bradbury. So there we go. We've got our featured image. So we can do that. We can add that now. Let's do that. Let's edit with Elementor. Let's see how Grammarly's getting on, by the way. Yay, 100% original text. Perfect. No, I know you shouldn't. And I don't. That's why I use that password manager, and it generates a random, completely unmemorable password for each site. So yeah, we're okay for the plagiarism there. Okay, I need to switch back, don't I? So let's set our featured image. There we go. Hey, I want to see it over here. Come on. Is it not going to appear in the preview? I wouldn't do any technology niche. How funny. I think they're too competitive and the content goes out of date too quickly. Word docs generally, it can be a little bit of a trouble, can cause a bit of trouble if you paste them straight into WordPress. But I think WordPress does clean a lot of the word stuff out. I am a robot. Yes, very good, JP. So I'm also, let's do a quick pin as well before we go much further. So to do that, I'm going to use Canva. And going to go Pinterest pin. So Canva's free software, I'm sure you know. And we'll go for something like, is there a gardening type one? Let's have a look. Not that it matters because I'm going to change the image anyway. Something like that will be fine. No, in fact, I don't like the white. Let's go back. Don't like the white around it. It's going to blend into the site. Video pins. No, no, no. Ooh. You can do video pins now. Is that a thing? There we go. The title is, of course, Benefits of Soil Testing. A very exciting topic. Let's change his text. Let's make that a touch wider. There we go. In fact, I could do it on 2 lines, couldn't I? Let's go with the design. Like this. Here I'm going to put the website address is mysoilgood.com. We'll make that a little bit wider. Grammarly is really easy to use, really easy to use. Put that over like that. Give me that. Put that in like that. Get the move. I told you it's really easy to use. Yeah, that does clean out some of the word formatting, Steve. So there we go, benefits of soil testing. Now we just need a lovely picture of some soil or gardening or something or vegetables. Oh, yeah. I want to see some growing vegetables. Growing. Yeah, there's a whole load of stock photography with Canva as well, if you've got premium. I don't want Cheesy Man. Look at Cheesy Man there. I don't want him. This kind of is okay. Can't see the text though too well. Ah, yeah. That's looking nice. I need to raise this up so you can see the text. One way to do that is to get like a little square like this. Get a square. Bring it down. Make it sort of look about the right sort of shape. I guess I could make it orange, like the document. Yeah, we'll go with orange. Now I really want that one to line up with that, just to get it all lined up. You need a pro. Some of them are free. In fact, you can filter by free. Look, you can say I want free. There's quite a few free ones. I reckon maybe add a little bit of opacity. What do you think? Transparency. Yes, definitely. You're reading my mind, MMK. There we go. We'll download this as a JPEG. Benefits of soil testing, the pin. There we go. Now we're ready to start copying and pasting to our heart's content. So, got this box up here. Let's clear all this text out. We're not going to be adding any. This article doesn't actually have any products, and I literally don't have the time tonight to update the product table, which is easy to do. It is easy to do because, you know, it uses Elementor, but we're not going to be doing that today, so I will be removing that section as well. Let's just get rid of that. We don't need the roof bars. Obviously, we're not doing roof bars. We probably don't even need the in a hurry box. I mean, if it was a more product focused one, you would have the in a hurry and you'd link through to a couple of products, but not in this one. So we'll get rid of that too. Back to this top text box. Will the video be up for this later? Got to sleep? Yes, Johnny, go to sleep. It will be up as soon as I've finished. Let's chuck this first paragraph in. We are going to probably need a few other images, aren't we, for this article? But we'll see. So I can't see. You can't see Word on the screen right now, but trust me, I'm just copying and pasting. Here's the paste part. I'm going to paste straight in from Word. It works fine. Look. I'm also going to get the second paragraph, I think, as well. We'll pop that in. There we go. It's quite lumpy. I might have to add a few more paragraphs. Then I'm probably going to rewrite it a little bit for gardeners, but I won't do that right now. Let's add that Pinterest. So I'm just going to add a file directly into the text widget. We wondered where you were, Justin. There it is. 1000 by 1500 is quite big, but that's a good size for Pinterest. Let's put it in actually a medium. That's too small. So I'm going to edit it again and go custom. I always think about 350 is a good size. That's too big. When I say 350, I always think 275 is a good size. Over to the right. There we go. Perfect. Is it necessary to write? No, if you can't write like me, then you can outsource it. Right, so there's our first paragraph. Yeah, it looks all right. I think a Pinterest graphic, even if people don't pin it, I think it still makes it look good. It makes the article book. So how soil testing is done is my next heading. So I've got a heading here. How soil testing is done. Let's get rid of this. Oh, we've got a video there. We could add a video, couldn't we? So I've copied and pasted the paragraph on this one. There we go. I wonder if we can find a quick video. Let's go to YouTube and have a look. There we go.
Usually when you...
Perfect. Let's get this link. So any YouTube video I think is fine to use. You probably would watch it first just to check, but you know, I'm in a bit of a rush, so we'll just stick this one in. I haven't. What's article builder, Simon? We don't need the button because we've got no product. Next, I'm going to want to add some bullet points. We've got a whole load of bullet points now in the article. So what we got there? Is that a spacer? That's a spacer. That's a spacer. Probably got too many spacers. Let's get rid of that one. So for the bullet points, I think an icon list is probably fine. I think that's is that the only elemental one I've got? Yeah, that's fine. Yep, Helen's just put a note up to the mastermind group. Do check it out. Do join us. We have lots of chats. You can share your site, get ideas, that kind of thing. So we should have an icon. Let's have a look. I don't know, maybe a tick. Ticks are nice. Or a nice star. I do like a good star. Like that one. Perfect. And I think we need to have yellow for stars, or at least a kind of goldy sort of colour. Yeah, perfect. I'll copy a bit of the content in. We don't want too much. So the first thing is, of course, you can just use a normal bullet point list within your text widget if you don't want anything too fancy. But I like to make it a bit fancy. There we go. It's copied a weird square from Word there. Look. I don't know whether they need to be a little bit bigger. Maybe let's get rid of that. Of course, you can play around with styling as much as you like. Space between, a little bit more space. That's what they need. Don't think they need dividers. Simone. The plagiarism check did complete. I think you missed it, Stacey. It was fine. 100% legit. Oh, no, I don't want to add on. I'm just going to duplicate this one because it's got the gold star. I don't know why the preview's not kind of updating. The second one is, I don't even know what that actually means. Ensure you have at least 20 calls in each composite sample. I guess I can learn what that means. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to add some bullet points. I'm not going to bore you. I'll do one more. And also aware that time is flying on, and it takes a while to put an article up. It does take a while to write an article, put an article up. Definitely does take a while. So these people that say there's no work involved with affiliate marketing, well, we know there's a lot of work involved. Ask Carl. He's got thousands of articles. The theme is base WP. In fact, you can get the entire site that I'm working on. You just can install it without having to mess around with themes or anything like that. Check last week's stream. Also, just check the link below this stream. I think it's there. Let me just check. Let me end this computer. Come on. Yeah, there's a link below to everything you need. So yeah, there we go. Some bullet points. I think you get the idea. Now I would, of course, add a few more images, a few more stock images, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to add another paragraph so I can just show you what that might look like. What the results show. Yeah, look at this. There's a lot of text. This is a very in-depth article, isn't it? I'm impressed by the writer for coming up with this. I'm going to definitely use him again. Because, you know, my brief was very vague. Just write me the benefits of soil testing. And this is what he's come up with. So, yeah, I'd probably go over to somewhere like Pixabay as well to get some images. See what we can find. They're not always as good. In fact, there isn't any soil test type ones. Just your standard things. I'm going to have to go back to iStock, aren't I? I want some soil test results. There's loads of stock soil testing. I like this one here with the iPad. We'll go small. I can't be bothered to resize right now. Let's just call it soil test results. So yeah, again, I would stick that probably within the text. I mean, you can use a kind of widget, but then you need columns and all that stuff. So I find it works fine like this. I source my writers from Texton and from BKA content. So use code WP Eagle at BKA content for a discount. I also have writers approaching me a lot. So I use them, which is where this article came from. So there we go. What is this caption? I don't want any caption. I stopped putting captions in my stuff. That's why I resize stuff, to get rid of all that crap. There we go. I think you get the idea. I will finish off this article soon and share with you the results. There we go. Did that give you some idea of how to create an article? So you use the fantastic planner, which I've now closed stupidly. Let's see if we can go back to it. Use your who, why, what, when and how, whatever. Fill in all these, do your bullet points, do loads of research, and the article will write itself, kind of. Then just use my Elementor templates that you get from the link below the stream and change my articles to your articles. Do a nice Pinterest with Canva, get a nice image from iStock or some other free stock photography site, copy and paste stuff in, add some formatting, use all the elements that Elementor makes available to you to make your article just look really good, and you'll end up with an article that looks way better than this one that I've put up today. Game Guy, Helen will let you in a few moments on the Facebook group. Well, if you're new here, by the way, there's one other button I need to press, which is remember to subscribe. Oh, what's it doing up there? I didn't think it was going to be up there. Yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, I still need to work on the streaming software. Well, I think we've kind of come to the end of tonight's stream. I'm wondering how much more live site building I can take. Test the rave horn. You want to end with a rave horn? Okay, you are. Was it? Is the community Facebook only? I quit Facebook 6 months ago. Where would you prefer to have the community? The main community is on Facebook, I'm afraid. It didn't feel that easy. Yeah, I'm going to get some more sounds. If you've got any more sound ideas, we've got the clap, and we've got the horn. But yeah, I need a few more sounds. So get this. Every 1.2. I will do some site. We'll do some site reviews next week. The rave horn needs some friend. Altair, I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm not quite sure even what you mean. Yeah, I understand. I'll lessen the sounds. Surprised I haven't got more dislikes. I've got new toys. It's a terrible thing. The smart home automation community tends to be on Discord. Yeah, a lot of people have mentioned Discord. I will have to set up a Discord, I think. Which one is better? E-commerce website with WooZone, or blog affiliate, or dropshipping or affiliate? I don't like dropshipping because I don't like dealing with the customers and all that customer service stuff. But and in terms of affiliate site, I would go for a blog type site rather than an e-commerce one. Profitable month, still not too bad. Is Contact Egg, I guess you mean Content Egg, worth it? I've not used it for a long time. A lot of people like it. How many sites am I doing? I'm doing 2 at the moment, which is, it's been a bit of a struggle because I've got a bit of dilemma, if I'm honest, because I've been putting the video together for the wheelbarrow site, which is going to be my latest affiliate marketing tutorial. It's going to be very similar to the live stream last week, using my templates, Then, of course, Amazon have moved the goalposts by changing the commissions. So I'm thinking I need to probably re-record bits of it where I not only talk about Amazon but also look for other merchants and that kind of stuff. So that's delayed me a little bit. Simon says, do I still use the directory links? No. Can't put the screensaver on this. That's fine. Dad Gamer says, is affiliate dead now? Amazon slashed its commission? No. Affiliate marketing is alive and most definitely kicking. Josh says, Amalinks, no API can put in other affiliates. Go check out Amalinks. I did a video on both Amalinks and AAWP. I didn't realise Amalinks can do other affiliates, but I guess you can because you can put custom links in, can't you? And the Corpson. Does it look better than it did when I last checked it out, Josh? Did we break another viewer record? No, we got up to 170 something. Which is not as good as last week. Was crazy. The stream was just crazy, wasn't it? 170 or something, 270 odd people. Josh, I'll have a look at the plugin again, Amalinks, just see what I can come up with it. Rack up says, how many articles do you aim for on an affiliate site? As many as possible. I'm up to about 100 or so on Best Reef Books. I've not added any for the last few weeks though. Not really spent any time or money on the site, so this month is all profit. You're a little bit late. In fact, you're so late we're about to leave. But hey, doesn't matter. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Yeah, more content the better, basically, as J5 says. Hey, Josh, I will check out the plugin again. Yeah, thank you. Kieran says he had a dropping site last year. Everyone's wondering if you made any money. I tried dropshipping as well. You can find all my videos on that on the other channel. Yeah, he didn't make any money. I find dropshipping is a lot more hard work compared to affiliate stuff, because you do have to deal with the customers and the, you know, ordering the stuff and getting it shipped over. And I guess, you know, with the way everything is at the moment, that must be quite hard getting stuff over from China. Probably takes a bit longer than it used to. I think it's Bertie says, I think it's definitely worth building up an email list on this one. You can overlap it to homegrown recipe cookbook sales and stuff, possibly even expand it into a paid membership site. Good thinking, yeah. Okay, well, I think that's probably the end of tonight's stream. I hope you found it useful. I hope you enjoyed the new streaming software. I'm sorry about the horns for everyone that was asleep. We won't do any more horns. That was obviously that was a bad idea. think next week I'm going to try and get the streaming software going on this computer as well. Stacey says, please publish a complete content writing guideline. I have got a video on how to write content. I don't think I use this template so much on that one, but you'll find it on the channel. Just to search for how to write content WP Eagle and you should find it on YouTube. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. I hope you found it useful. Good luck with your websites and all that stuff. If you've got any sound suggestions for next week, let me know and I'll add them to the old system. Before I go, I'm just going to very quickly see if I can just hook this computer up to the stream. I don't know if it's going to work. Desperately trying to log in. Talk amongst yourself for a second. Do check out Pat's stuff. Do check out Income School's recent videos. They've been really interesting. Do check out Doug's videos. I need to do a video on Doug's videos on my site. I need to get around to doing that. But with all the Amazon changes and all that's been my priority really. And again, I am finding it quite difficult to do videos at the moment with lots of people in the house. Right, let's see if we can get it working over here so I can bring up some comments while I'm looking this way and I don't have to keep turning around. I guess not. Because it doesn't seem to... maybe, I don't know. Oh no, I'm going to break it. Did that break it? Yeah, it did break it. Yeah, I'm going to have to rethink about that. Never mind. Thank you all for joining me. Sorry it's been a little bit kind of up and down. I say new software. I'll be better next week. I kind of know what I'm doing now, I think, just about.